Um, I wasn't sure if I was gonna do this stream, to be honest. But yeah, that what the hell? Let's do it. I had a very stressful day today. Um, Basically, just no drama. I'm just gonna say it. I was laid off from my job. So yeah, but it's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna find another job. Should be easy, not that hard. And yeah, let's just do a lure. And John, oh John, you're here. Welcome, brother. Yeah, it sucks. But you know, I have a couple of like connections and a referral that could eventually land me a job. So let's see. And also, I have a good CV, which is, I mean, it's always helpful. But you know, it's something unexpected. Exactly, new opportunities. This is exactly what I told my manager. My manager is really great. It's not like his fault or something. He resigned when that happened because it wasn't just me. It was like 70% of people were laid off. It was that bad. So yeah, I told him it's actually an opportunity to find probably something better, hopefully. And I'm not sure what we're even doing today, so let's just open a new project and just model something. Let's see what kind of fish do we need. Oh, and by the way, I now have a Twitch channel, and I did a live stream on it yesterday. So the goal is gonna be to multi-stream to both YouTube and Twitch. And here's something cool. I downloaded something called the Streamer Bot. Let me show it to you. It's gonna be super cool. Can be here today for much long, just a little high from me. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, John. Yeah, so let me show you what I'm gonna be working on Twitch. Well, not just Twitch and YouTube. But if you want to see me like work on these stuff, you can join my Twitch streams. Probably gonna be streaming tomorrow. So this is called the Streamer Bot. It's basically an automation thing for streaming. So I can add action. So here I have a test action just to test it, and it will have triggers. Like for example, someone sent a chat message on Twitch, and I can add different triggers here. Like someone sent a chat message, for example, on YouTube, and then I can do a certain action when this happens. I can even check the message content. For example, I can have some actions that you guys can send, specific words that when you guys send, something will happen, for example. Or I can do something like when, let's say, a Twitch subscription, someone subscribed or started following or something like that, we can display some fun stuff on the screen. So yeah, we're gonna do that, I guess, tomorrow and in the upcoming days. Already following. Thank you, John, for the follow on Twitch. Thank you for the support. Yeah, so let's look for something to model. What are we gonna do today? What fish are we going to model? Why? Oh, that's probably because I'm on my new account. Let's see. So we did an ID, lipless crankbait. I did the chub swim bait. Probably let's do a swim bait actually. I want to do a swim bait, but not a chub. Uh, hmm. I don't feel like doing a carb. Maybe a Porsche. Let's see. Let's call it European Porsche because it might confuse it with a different kind of Porsche. I need a high quality image. Probably this. It has a big lump though. Or should we do a Zander? Huh. This might be cool. What do you guys think? I've never done a Zander before. This is a good image. Come on. That's a small one. Oh no, here it is. I think, yeah. Yeah, that's a nice image. Yeah, let's do a Zander. Save as desktop. Let's create a new folder here. Can we create a folder? Yeah. Zander swimbait. Let's save it here. HTML? What? Why is it saving it? Did I click save HTML? Interesting. Save image. Oh, not save as. Save image as. Okay, let's hack this picture. Source. Okay, that's the image. Lure product Zander swimbait. Okay, save. Now we should have an image here somewhere. Do I have two open? Okay, close this one. Zander swimbait. We don't need these. Yeah, let's do it. So first thing, as always, I'm gonna import a reference image. And we want to scale it somehow. So how big do we need this swim bait to be? Let's do it as... Wait, why did I add a plane? Oh, come on. I will never get used to this keyboard. I don't know why. This Apple keyboard. Okay, so on the y-axis, let's do 110, 120. Let's do 120. So 120 in the y, this is the length. The width, the height, not super concerned about it, but what about the width? So in the x, let's see, 20 is too much probably. Let's do 17 or 16. Let's start with 16 and then we can modify it later. And now on the x, we need to first scale the image. Okay. Set it to the front so we can see it with an opacity. Usual stuff. Do we need to model the tail? I don't want to super complicate it. Yeah, let's not model the tail, keep it simple. Right to here. Okay, this looks good. So, let's see, how many sections do we need? We can always add more. So let's start with this amount of sections and only one loop cut on the top view. And now we can subdivision surface. Let's do 3 subdivisions for now. Oh, did I forget? No, that's fine. I just need to turn on the on cage parameter. Yeah, now it's good. And we don't need to forget the symmetry. Let's see, is it working? Yes. Was playing Fishing Planet today, lost my old account, so I was farming first map for some time. Can't see bass anymore. Oh, I was catching bass all the time on Fishing Planet. One way to catch them is by using top water lures, but I guess on level 1 you don't have any top water lures, so you can use a spoon, I think. You should be able to cast them with a spoon. Is the music too loud? We'll fix this in a bit. Let's focus on the front now. Something like this. Yeah, we probably need something here. Another loop cut. So if we erase this, something like that, we can have a loop cut here. And now we can have another one right here. You need to keep moving stuff around until you're happy with the result. But it doesn't have to be like 100% perfect. It's just it would be completely fine if it's not. Fish does not care. They'll eat anything. I don't know if you watched Marlon Bates' video, especially the one that when he caught a fish with a block of wood. These American bass will eat literally anything. I'm not sure if it's the same here in Europe. Yeah, no top water for me yet. Was catching them on spinners, spoons, and jigs. Yeah, they will eat. I think the narrow spoon. They will eat anything. Okay, now from the top view. So this is a swim bait. It doesn't need, or it does. Never mind. Oh wait, what happened here? Ah no. Did I move this by mistake? Okay, let's fix this again. So I moved this edge instead of moving this, and yeah, now it should be fine. Okay. So now for the side view, let's try something. So we can do something like this, like select, for example, these three, move them on the X, then deselect this, move it on the X, and then deselect this and move it on the X. Yeah, we can also select this edge and move it on its own. And we're gonna get this. I think this will look better than the other approach. So the other approach is we can select proportional editing. And now if I select this edge and move it on the X, I can scroll my mouse wheel. And it will do something like this. But the problem is it will do something like that. And I think this is because of, let's try something. Let's try sphere. Let's do that. Well, some species would bite a block of wood, but not all of them. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could imagine. No, the sphere. No. No, this does not look good. Root. Let's try. Bit better than the sphere. I think this will work. Yeah, this might work. Now, one thing I want to do is make... I don't want this to be... If we look at it from this side, I don't want the top and the bottom to have the same thickness. I want it to be, for example, thin on the bottom or thin on the top. I most probably will make it thin on the top. Do we have a picture of a Zander? Let me see. Yeah. Fish usually has a bigger belly than the top. So let's see. First of all, this is how it looks like at the moment. How are we gonna do this? We can select these edges and then move them. Okay, I need to turn off proportional editing before I do that. And then or we can remove, let's say, so we can keep the face area. Or wait. Can we do something if I double click G? Yeah, I think this is better, somehow better. But how does it look like now? Yeah, that might be it. Maybe too thin. Okay, wait, let me... No, I think it's fine. Yeah, I think it's too thin. Let's undo this. can just do a tiny bit. Yeah. So this is thinner than this. We can see it better here. It's thinner, but not by too much. Okay. If I make this a bit bigger, what? Maybe that's too much. Okay, I think that's good for the modeling part. This looks weird. Well, I guess that's how the fish looks. It's a weird fish. Okay, let's do some sculpting. I mean, the tail and the fins, they really make the fish look more like a fish. If you remove them and then I turn off this picture, that's like, what is this? But once we have all the details and the scales and what else? And paint, it is gonna be fine. Yeah, so how many polygons do we have now? Stats. Yeah, that's nothing. It's like 5,000. Let's ramp it up to about 25. Oh no, wait. 70. That's too much probably as a starting point. This is fine. So at level 4, we're at 18,000 faces. This should be fine because we're gonna add a multi-resolution modifier, and now we're about 70. Let me grab my pen and connect it. So I'm using the Intuos Wacom, or the Wacom Intuos. The company is Wacom. The name of the tablet is Intuos. In Czech, nickname for the Zander is Knight, a knight. Oh, didn't know that. Did not know that. Do you know why? So we need to go to sculpting mode. Make sure symmetry is enabled. This is important. And you can verify this by seeing the dots. And if you notice, something weird is going on with the brush, and that's because if we check the scale of our lure, it's all over the place. These should be 1. All these values should be 1, and that's because I scaled this on all the axes. So I need to apply that scale. So Control A, apply scale. Now it's all 1, and now it's working fine. So yeah, symmetry is enabled. If I do anything here, it's gonna be done on both sides. So what do we need to do? Let's see, where do we start? Probably the scales. Not the scales, the gills. I will probably start with Knight. Retirsh is, I think it's because he is hitting lures super hard and guarding his nest like a beast. Nice. I haven't caught a Zander, to be honest. I never did, because I came here. It was I came in here in October, and I only managed to get my fishing license in mid-November. But I didn't know any spots. I didn't know anything, so I barely caught like 2 pike and a couple of perches. And yeah, that's all. I didn't catch anything. Silverfish like an armor, yeah, makes sense. Okay, so by default, this one adds. So to subtract, you need to click Control, or you can just toggle it here. Now it subtracts by default. Also here, it's the same setting. Yeah, let's see the depth of this. Oh, no. Let's rename this, actually call it the lure body. And I'm gonna change this to something we can see better. Is it better if we turn this on? No, that's much worse. Yeah, so should be deep enough if we do 2 passes. Yeah, and I'm gonna change one more setting, which is where was this setting? Brush radius unit scene. So now if I zoom out, the brush will remain the same size. If it was view, it's gonna be different. If you zoom in or out, it's gonna get smaller or bigger, which I do not like. So let's do this. It's hard to be accurate with this because it's a big brush, but it's fine. I don't want to be like 100% accurate. I want to be as accurate as I can. And as you notice, the resolution now is not that great, and that's because we're only at 70,000 faces. Once we subdivide again, it's gonna be super smooth. But at the moment, this allows me to work easier, if you want, or to smooth things out better. If this was like 100,000 faces and I'm trying to smooth this out, it's gonna take some time. Okay, let's do the other thing. Should probably start planning how these will be, because we have some stuff here. I might have messed it up. Yeah, I think I messed it up a bit. Should come here, something like that. That's fine. Let's just do this girl and this one. Okay, wait, where? Let me look at different images. This one. Come on, show me the picture. This is Fishing Planet. Okay. So this one goes behind the mouth. But why is it so close here? This one goes like this. Yeah, it goes right here behind the mouth. So probably something like this. And this is gonna be a bit tricky. I messed it up. No, no, no. It's fine. Okay. What else? I think for the girls, I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna do like super realistic stuff. So this is fine. Probably connect these a bit better. Something like this. Whoops. Hmm. Yeah. Let's do the mouth. And here, I should probably do this opening first. So let's do this with the throw sharp. And by default, this one removes material. Let me stabilize it because I don't have the most stable hands. Let me turn off the music. It's a bit annoying. Okay. Like an armor. Oh, I thought that's a new message. By the way, don't forget to join my Discord server if you have any questions or just want to hang out. So one way to make this is not just with the throw sharp, but the crease brush does exactly the same thing. Maybe even better than the throw sharp brush in some cases. Okay, this looks fine. Already looking like a fish. Now for the top fin, I guess I'm just gonna inflate it, but let me look. Yeah, it doesn't have like a really big lip. It's barely there. Yeah, so just inflate it a bit. No need for this image. Let's see. Probably something like this. Nope. We can smooth it a bit. Yeah, that's fine. Looks fine. And all these like minor details, let me show you how it will look when we subdivide it. And any imperfection like you will have in the mesh is not gonna show up in a 3D print anyways, which is our end goal. Okay, gonna go back to level 1, continue on level 1, and then we subdivide later. So what else do we need to do? Probably this right here. I'm not gonna do anything else to the face. The eye though. Let me see, is there anything around the eye? It's not needed. Not like the ID lure we did. Think it's fine. It's gonna look fine. So yeah, let's do this now. Yeah, I should probably stabilize it. Doesn't have to be super precise. I messed up a bit, but yeah, looks fine. Looks fine. Fine. The microphone that I have is from a company called Fine. I find it funny. Like, how are you? I'm fine. Let's see how it will look subdivided. Probably better if we subdivide more, right? Yeah, we might want to fix this one, make it a bit deeper, the upper part. Probably smoothed it out by mistake. Deeper. Why is this happening here? Let's see. Okay, that's not bad. Let's fix this right here. Hope I didn't smooth too much. Okay, I guess we can continue working on level 2 of subdivision, because we want to add some fine details here. And I'm gonna start by, oh god, what did I do? I think it's fine. We can still, yeah, we can smooth it out. I was focused on this. I didn't pay attention to the upper part. Yeah, that's fine. We can still fix it even more. Okay, that's why it's not working. I want to do it this way. Okay. This is deep enough for 3D printing, because with 3D printing you wanna you can't just like do a small something like this. It's not gonna show up in a print. I'm talking about FDM printing. If you're doing resin, then it's probably gonna show up. But with FDM printing, you need deep details. Let's move this. Let me give it a transition. And now on level 2, we should be able to grab the draw sharp brush and maybe make it even sharper. Something like this. Let's see how it's gonna look. Okay, and if we subdivide to level 3, then it will look nice. We don't need this, but where do they start from? Like that. Okay. Doesn't matter, to be honest now. Should be fine. Even if we started from a different place. I think I made them too straight. Let's see. Or no, it's fine. I think it's fine. We can smooth these a bit. Oh, sorry. Forgot that I'm working on level 2. Yeah. We can make them even deeper. Again, to show up on a 3D print. I might have messed it up. No, still fine. You know what? Let's just do it on level 3. When you're zoomed in, it's gonna look bad, but once you zoom out, it still looks bad. Okay, wait, we can fix that. We can do something in between. Yeah, a bit better. And these stuff, these like shadows and highlights, they will not show up in a print. That's just inside the Blender. Okay, and now we can start making the scales. So this is gonna be a kind of a slow, painful process, but I want to confirm something. Because for some reason this image has scales in the face and the gills, and they're kind of small. Okay, so they are small. Okay, this one shows the scales. Oh, come on. Where's the full image? Okay. Yeah, so they are super small here at the bottom, but they are somewhat relatively bigger in the middle. So it's kind of accurate to a degree. Let's see how they look like. So let me just throw one random. I'm gonna remove the stabilized stroke, and I'm gonna draw a random scale somewhere here, and let's see how it looks. We might want to go a bit deeper. Let's see, is there a way to go deeper but without... Yeah, I think we just need to increase the strength to 1, for example. Let's see. Let's draw this one. It might be deeper. Doesn't look like much, but I'm just gonna go with 1 then. And I want to change the size of the brush. Let's see now. Okay. So if we do just this, it might not show up really well on a 3D print, but we can fix that by inflating the scales. Okay. So again, this is going to be a painfully slow process. Basically just that, doing each scale on its own. There are ways to draw like super fast scales, or to draw scales in a fast way, but they will not look realistic. And on swim baits, I like realistic scales. Let's show you how they look so far. We can fix some minor issues like this one. And if you increase the subdivision, but we're already at like a million faces. So if you look at it from this distance, it's already like high resolution. If you zoom in, yeah, you're gonna see the all the individual faces, but these don't show up in a 3D print. If you're doing this to render like a high resolution image, then you can just subdivide it one more time. Where's the image? Okay. I hope I didn't change the size of... Yeah, I think I didn't. Yeah, it's still the same. So these are a bit trickier than the previous lures that I made because the scales are tiny. The chub swim bait turned out amazing because, first of all, I found a high resolution image, and second of all, it had big scales, so it was a lot easier than this. And also, I was drawing the scales like this, something like that. Yeah, I learned never to do that. Just follow the edges of the circles. Keep doing that, and you'll have better results. It's fine if you mess up, like if it's not a perfect circle, you did something like this. I mean, it's fine. You will never find like a really perfect circle in nature. There's always some weird shapes that are not actually uniform. That's a big one. Yeah, chub scales, they look nice. uh, they are big, and I don't want to say perfect, uh, almost perfect, as you said, yeah, because they do look rounder, but uh, yeah, they look really nice, and they are a lot easier to model. We could have probably just ditch the picture and drew our own scales. I mean, how hard can it be? Just do a bunch of these. You know what I mean? But let's just stick to this approach for now. You see, this is where this setting is necessary. So if you go to brush, if this was on view and I zoom out, this brush is going to be so big. But now it's the exact same size no matter how much I zoom in or out. It's just always the same size. So you're not going to get one super deep scale and one that's not showing at all. So yeah, how is your lure making, John? Did you do any progress on your lure? You haven't sent me any pictures on Discord yet. You were gonna print it on your friend's printer, right? Hmm. These are tiny, man. Huh. Super weird scales. These look almost like a triangle or something like that. But then they transition to a circle. I think this is an illustration, just a drawing. Well, no progress, had bad days, almost no energy, so I was put it aside, but in the last days I'm feeling a charge, so I think I will be on my to-do try list again. Yeah, yeah, definitely had some bad days where I felt like not doing anything. So I get you. Yeah, keep me posted. Send pics on Discord. Planet Spin Fishing, hello. Welcome to the channel. Then I don't remember if you joined the previous stream. I think I saw your name before. So remind me if you did. But how was your day? My day was not that great, to be honest. I was laid off. So, but again, it's fine. It's gonna be fine. Everything is fine eventually, or gets fine. Thank you. I finished the 3D model of my new lure. That's great. Um, so do you plan to 3D print it? Now I'm printing it. Great, great. So I was planning actually on doing a video, not a live stream, and like a normal video on like what is the best way. Sorry, what is the best way to 3D print a lure, or for example, like what are the most common mistakes when 3D printing a lure? Something like this. I would probably, since now I have time, probably be released soon. I haven't started on it, but I'm planning on doing that in the next couple of days. So did you make that lure in CAD or in Blender? I used to do all my lures in CAD, in FreeCAD to be, no, not FreeCAD, in Fusion 360 to be more specific. And they were coming out great. I wasn't complaining about anything, but the thing with Fusion is you don't own the files if you want to like if you want to sell the lure or sell the 3D files. You don't have a license to do that unless you purchase their license, which is not cheap. And I was looking for like alternatives. There's FreeCAD, but with FreeCAD it is getting there, but it's still not there yet. So you can probably make a lure with it, but it's gonna be super hard because you're gonna have to use lofts and stuff. It's not the same as Fusion where you can just create a form and modify the shape. John, you have to go. Have fun. Thank you, John. I use a Lego Mars with UV resin. I'm actually thinking of getting a resin printer. It has amazing details, or it gives you amazing details, especially that now I'm sculpting lures. So most of these details, well, not most of it, but I would say like 80% would get smoothed out and will not look exactly how you modeled it, unless you use like a teeny tiny nozzle, like a 0.2 mil nozzle. Then you will get more details, but it's gonna take ages to print. Yes, I use NX Unigraphics. Huh, I don't know what this is. NX Unigraphics. CAD and CAM, wow. Siemens. Oh, yeah, I've never heard of it, to be honest. But I'm guessing this is some industrial stuff, and it's gonna be paid, of course. It's Siemens. Yeah, FreeCAD is actually it's very nice. It's getting lots of updates soon. Hopefully, can't wait for them. And these will like increase the usability by a lot, and it's free and open source, so that's a big bonus. Industrial and automotive CAD. So do you work in that industry? You use it for work? I guess probably that's how you end up using it, right? You don't just like casually download an industrial software. You know what? Tomorrow I'm gonna learn industrial software. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Unless you really love the industry and you want to get into it, then probably might happen. I think I messed it up a bit here, but that's fine. Fine. In Italy, nice. Good to know. We have people watching from different countries. It's always nice to know that. Unfortunately, I can't like target all countries, especially USA, because of in terms of live streams, of course. Now in videos, that's completely fine. I actually get lots of views from USA, but with live streams, the time difference is huge. So if I want to target the US, then I have to stream at like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. Yeah, hopefully soon, in the next couple of days. But I don't want to like promise you guys in the next couple of days. So let's say in the upcoming week or two, I'm gonna start multi-streaming. So streaming to YouTube, Twitch. Not sure about Kick. I don't know if there are enough people on Kick that want to watch lure making or 3D design in general. But yeah, I made a Twitch account and I'm planning on streaming on Twitch every day actually. It could be about lure making, about like setting up my stream and stuff, maybe some coding, I don't know. Just got a notification from Twitch. My favorite streamer is live. One thing I love about Twitch is the amount of features they have and customizations and tools. You can like raid other streamers, and then for example you guys are watching me and then I'm done with the stream and I want to close it. So instead of saying, hey, bye guys, see you later and stuff, I would say like, hey, do you feel like watching someone? Let's raid him. And then when I click raid and select the streamer, basically all of you guys, including me, will join his stream. And there are like animations start to play and sounds and stuff. It's cool. Let's see how it looks so far. That's not bad. Still need to finish this section here. Yeah. Not bad at all. It does look like a Zander, to be honest. Like, if we ignore the tail and just look at this section, it's super close. Like, I would tell, yeah, that's a Zander. So, so you use CAD to, what was it called? Annex something? Does it make like, can you do like details on the lure? Is it like Fusion, where you can like draw a sketch and then uh how did we used to do it? You could draw a sketch. There are multiple ways actually to do it. You would either split the face and then like push it outwards or inwards, or you could create a new body, do intersection between two bodies to get the shape of the lure, and then also push and pull the faces. Or you can project the sketch on a face and then do the extrude or something. There are also emboss tools and stuff. But I love the sculpting. Uh it's not as clean and sharp as the results you would get from CAD, but it looks a lot more natural. These are some tiny, tiny scales. I am not sticking to the picture anymore. Hmm. Oh, what did I click? Come on. It's super tricky to model stuff out of a. This is probably wrong. Oh, yeah. Out of a very low resolution image. This is fine. Okay, we'll deal with the top in a bit because we need to somehow close these and smooth them out. Let's see if we can fix this mess. I can barely see anything here. Yeah, I'm just gonna do some random scales like this. We'll smooth this out at the end. Nice. Hmm. Okay, there's something here going like that's too big. Yeah, that's it. So now we can close this like that. I think that's it. It's definitely tricky, but manageable. And now I'm just throwing random stuff. Hmm. Okay, so we messed up a bit here, but we can. And again, these will not show up in a 3D print. Unless you're using the Lego Mars like Planet is using, Planet Spin, then you would have to go in the subdivision and increase it a bit. Get like a 2 million faces or something. Let's see how this will look. 4 million. 4,500,000. It already looks a lot smoother. Yeah. Go back to 3. Delete higher. Okay. We don't need 4 million. Like Bamboo Studio would crash. Did I change the shape of the brush? I think I did. The size of it, sorry. It was at It was at 0.5 is the normal radius. Forgot the number. It was something like this. Yeah. Let's try not to change it. Oh, come on. Okay, already looking nice. So the next step would be when we're done with all of this, of course, would be to inflate these. Or there are multiple ways, I guess we can go around this. We can, for example, smooth out the uh, the beginning of the scale and keep the end of it inflated a bit. And we can do that. Oh no, I don't want to change the radius. Okay, so the radius is 0.6. Now I can change it because I know how much it was. So we can do that, for example. But yeah, I don't think this. Why is it not doing Control Z? Okay, now it is. Okay, more. Yeah. Okay. And the second option would be to inflate this area, basically. Make it bigger. We can also do something called a blob. I think it's the same effect. But yeah, first we need to do all the scales. So you see it's already been like an hour, 20 minutes. And the modeling part, plus the face, plus this fin and the mouth is barely like 30 minutes. And then the scales on their own take so much time. We can do a bunch of triangles in no time, like in a couple of minutes, but I love these scales. The radius was, okay, not this draw, it was a draw sharp 0.59. I should probably type it. And yeah, by the way, regarding the YouTube videos, let me know what you guys wanna know about 3D printing lures. Cause we can do, I already have so many ideas. Like common mistakes when 3D printing lures, like best ways or best orientation for printing fishing lures. And maybe we can do a video about the strength of 3D printed fishing lures. To be fun to measure the strength actually. I no idea how, but I'll figure something out. We can hang weights or something like this. Sorry, I'm just checking something. Okay. Back to scales. When you get to this part right here, it gets tricky because we're in orthographic mode. And if I switch it to like perspective, now it gets a bit easier. You see, I messed it up here a bit. But yeah, we can do something like that. And then here, probably something like this. And I want to close these scales somehow. So let's just do this. Yeah. So we need to do the same here. We can do that. Not the best looking scales, but we're gonna smooth the top anyways, so half of these will get smoothed out. We'll come back to this later. Still have so much stuff to do. Or so much scales to sculpt. I said in a previous video that I should make a script or something that will automate this process, but I didn't have any time to work on it. I need to research this. Probably we can make like a random scale placement. We can probably do it in geometry nodes, but yeah, I need to learn geometry nodes to do that. We can learn it on the Twitch stream. So yeah, we probably need to write something that will generate these lines basically. But um the trick is getting setting the size of each scale. So we need to tell the script that okay, we want big scales, for example, in this area, and small scales like in this area right here and right here. And then it somehow magically draws these circles, but without overlapping the previous one. That's gonna be the trick. Or maybe AI can do it. They're doing everything with AI at the moment, so maybe we can use AI to draw scales. It, it would be a very interesting project. But yeah, if this part is automated, then we can make a lure in less than 30 minutes. So I can probably do like 4 lures in one stream. Or spend more time on making the face look more realistic. And then we can get like a super high resolution, lure that can be done with, it can be used for resin printing, for example, to make a mold. And then we can cast that mold using polyurethane resin and get like super detailed lure. It's totally possible, but not easy. Let's see what happens here. This goes like that. Probably like this. These small scales are super tricky. I probably messed this part up. Uh, let's see, this one starts from here, ends right here. So there's probably something here. No, probably like this. Doesn't look right. This could do. Yeah, this part is not super clear. So let's just assume it's like this, something like that. And it will work out. I found that if you, so here I did the inverse, but if you start from the bottom, you go to the right and then you go up, it's a lot easier. So let's see. I can do, for example, this, do one more, something like that. So now we're ahead of this section here at the top. Now it's easier to connect these together. Even if you can't see it, like I don't know where it starts here, but you can just do that and it will work out. Okay, so here we need to pay attention to this. So I'm gonna do something like that. Yeah, so so far it's looking good. As you can see, it looks a bit random, and that's actually a good thing, because if you want to make it look realistic, it has to be random. Like for example, we have some one, a big scale here compared to the rest, and that's how usually it is. Yeah, so again, I will start from the bottom, something like this. Ooh, my hand is tired. Too many scales on this lure. And I thought that the last lure we did had so many scales. This one definitely beats it. Now on the bright side, these scales here look a bit big, so might take less time. We'll see. Uh, okay. When I try to do them faster, I just mess them up. Yeah, so that's why I do these first. Now it's a lot easier. I just need to connect these to this. Like for example, here it's not very clear where the scales start and end. I mean, you can figure out one or two of them, but you can also uh just do that, and it's gonna turn out fine. So you start from the middle of the scale into like the middle of this scale, for example, and then this one, for example, it's obvious, so you can do it. You can trace it. These are tiny, tiny scales. Yeah, we're halfway there. Probably will be finished tomorrow. It's a silent stream today, very calm. Not many messages, probably because John is not here. This got weird. Hmm. Probably it's something like this. Yeah. Huh. That's probably how it is. No, that would be too weird. It's something like this. Yeah. I mean, it's not perfect. Most of these don't even look like scales like this one here. And this one right here. This one. Whoops. Yeah, when we're done with the scales, we still have to probably do that line, something like that. We also need to inflate the scales. I'm thinking also about modeling maybe the fins, similar to what I did to the chub swim bait, but this will definitely be for a different stream. Not today. Um, let's hear some music. This looks weird. Huh. Okay, much better. I've been modeling for 2 hours and I just remembered to save. Thank God this did not crash. That would have been a disaster. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm too tired to finish this today. But so far, it is looking good. So maybe tomorrow, or we'll see in the next couple of days, because tomorrow I have to set up some Twitch stuff. I'm thinking the next step would be to first of all finish the scales, and we can like inflate the scales. We can add this line right here. We can also work on the gill, so we can add a couple of details here in the gill, the bottom one. The mouth I think is fine, because even if I add some, maybe I can inflate the bottom lip, but overall it's fine. We need to probably smooth this out. Let's see. I don't know if that did anything. We can go back to like level 2, smooth it out, and then come back. But yeah, then we can add the eye, and it should be done. I like it. So for example, the ID lure that we made, I mean, it does kind of look like an ID, but could confuse it for something else. The chub lure looks amazing, but you might also confuse it for something else. But this, like, you look at it and yeah, that's definitely a Zander, even though it's not finished. I think it's because Zander have like a unique shape to them. Probably that's why. But yeah, I think this is gonna print well. I need to somehow make these scales print better. Not sure if the inflate blush alone is gonna do that. I don't know if like, okay, what if we crease? Let's just do this as a test. I'm gonna save so we don't mess anything up. But if we crease in between them, something like this. Is it better? It might be. Maybe when we do it to multiple. Let's see. Are they like more defined? I'm not sure if it's worth it. They do pop up a bit. It's worth it. It's worth playing with. But I'm not gonna save this. Maybe we can like cut a section of the lure. print it out and then do this to every single scale in that section, and print it out and compare the results. See which one looks better and if it is worth doing or not, because yeah, imagine how much time did it take to make these scales. You need to double that. So yeah, that's where we're gonna leave it today. Again, with this streaming thing, I do have some plans. So at the moment I have a schedule which is Monday and Friday. This might change because we might stream more often, like maybe daily or every other day. So we'll see. We will see. Yeah, that's about it. So I don't think there's anyone at the moment in the chat to give you like a Q&A. So I guess I'm just gonna end it here. Don't forget to join Discord and check out my printables profile. I will upload this lure, and you can also find all the other lures that I made already there. So yeah, thank you for watching and have a nice day. See you in the next video. Bye.